secretary. Okay, Fran, ready to go. All right, thanks. Good evening and welcome to the Zoning Commission regular meeting held on July 11th, 2024, 7 p.m. here in Town Hall Room 133. If you all stand up and pledge allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'll have our members tonight introduce themselves, starting from my left.
Gwen Arment, regular member.
Anthony Papucci, Vice Chairman.
Kirk Timmerman, Chairman.
Sean Turner, Secretary.
Matt Grimes, member.
All right, thank you. I don't know if the alternates had a chance to take the oath. Is that why?
One did and one didn't.
Okay. So just so you guys know, two alternates were appointed on the last selectmen's meeting, Danny Fontana and Greg Petrione.
Petriccioni.
Petrione? Yeah.
Petriccioni.
Oh, Petrione. Greg. All right. Have everybody had a chance to look over the zoning enforcement officer's report?
Mhm.
So I just had a few things. I drove by 30 North Pleasant Rise. I didn't see any lights on the side or the front. Are they on the back or something? Is there?
On North Pleasant Rise, this has been an ongoing dilemma between the property owners.
Mhm.
Brookfield PD have been up there numerous occasions. It's a neighbor dispute.
Yeah.
They're dragging me into it. I finally, when I was away on vacation, I must have got 15 emails when I had my away message, continually complaints from the neighbor.
Mhm.
I guess he didn't get my away message, but he just kept on pounding and pounding with the emails. Eventually yesterday, I finally just said enough's enough. Neighbors need to work it out. I'm not gonna proceed with any more enforcement on this. It's a civil issue.
Mhm.
Hire an attorney if you want, but it's a waste of my time, town resources, and everything else. I'm
Yeah.
done with it, so. This time, as I told them, I am not gonna enforce on this issue.
Yeah, I didn't
If
see
they wish
any
to appeal it,
lights.
then they can appeal it to
Yeah.
ZBA, that's all, so.
All right.
And on page 3, I guess it is, on cease and desist, I drove by that one after I saw that notice. I'm gonna, I mean, behind there.
Yeah, so
but
did I. Yeah.
I am going to make a motion to direct ZEO to issue citation if no compliance by 7/31.
Which one is this?
636, 640.
Yes.
So motion to direct CEO to issue citation if no
Yeah.
compliance by July 31st.
I'll second that. All right, thank you, Tony. Any more discussion on that? All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, I drove back there. And they're adjacent to a residential zone, you know, the Meadowbrook and the other one back there.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and it's been ongoing.
Yeah. yeah.
Oy.
I mean,
So-
people thought that there was motorcycle rallies going on.
Oh, my.
They have to have a special permit in that zone. That's the Gateway South.
I mean, there were some businesses that were grandfathered in, but I think a lot of them have moved on and everything.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it's not a good situation back there, especially when you have so many businesses that are patronized by retail customers throughout the week.
Yeah,
At
absolutely.
all hours of the day. I mean, you got not only Pulcinella, you got a nail salon there and everything, and you got some chiropractor office, and the laundromat gets a lot of customers. So this is a high volume foot traffic area anyway.
Yeah.
And with that kind of thing back there, I mean, it's just, so if no complaint, but I think it passed, so.
Yeah. 58 Old Graysbridge Road, I saw they got their wetlands approval. Does that change, does that give them any more ability to do anything there?
I'll defer to the land use director on that one. That's for, no, Lesser Eagle.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's actually, their wetlands approval was changed, it's for remediation. We've changed the plan, there's a contamination on that site of PCBs. So the wetlands approval they got was extending beyond their original level of disturbance to be able to remediate the site. It's doing nothing with the building, there's no changes.
So are they wetlands compliant now?
They will be wetlands, well, eventually, this is to allow the people who are doing the remediation to go in and do the remediation of the PCBs currently. So it's still a contaminated site at the moment. We still have several more steps in order to be compliant with our wetlands regulations.
Sounds like you're moving in the correct direction, though.
Can I ask about 35 Hidden Brook Drive that's been ongoing since 2022?
Yep, that's been brought to the county attorney, and I do not have an update on that status, so. And I know the building department.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Demi-
I thought that's their ball of wax,
It was,
more
yeah,
than it
more-
is ours,
It was more
because-
Demi. Demi was really ahead of that one, leading that charge, and Demi's since retired, but I can follow up with the other, the new building official there.
And with Tom, probably.
in the yeah.
The only other ones I think we should probably move to cease and desist if they don't comply with and respond to your
Back on
deadline.
page one, Kurt.
Is 118 Pocono, 153 Pocono, and 61 Ironbrook Road.
Make a motion to issue, to direct CEO to issue cease and desist on 118 Pocono if no compliance by 7/31.
Second.
Any more discussion? No? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Motion issue, direct CEO to issue cease and desist on 153 Pocono if no compliance by 7/31.
I second.
Thank you, Tony. All, no discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye. And finally, motion to issue cease and desist, or direct CEO to issue cease and desist on 61 Ironworks Hill if no compliance by 7/31.
A second. Thanks, Tony. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, all those were unanimous. Thank you. Anything else about the report? Anybody had some questions they want to ask? All right.
Mr. Chair, there was one other on the first page of 77 Dale Road. I don't know if that was.
Oh, because he already says he will move to a cease and desist.
He's not there yet.
Yeah, so. And he just, he inspected, so,
Yeah, that was just.
oh, he's going to, so he's.
I'm gonna issue a cease
Yeah.
and desist on that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's-
Yeah, I just picked out the ones that there was no forward correction on it. All right,
Motion approved minutes of regular meeting dated 6/2/7/4.
I just have one thing.
Okay.
And it's just a very small, on line 62, I think, at the very end of that
We
line.
gotta get the motion up first.
I'm sorry.
We gotta get the motion up
a
first.
second.
I second.
Okay, Tony. Okay, any amendments?
Go ahead, Gwen.
Where it says they advise they, I think it should be they advise the commission.
Oh, a typo.
Yeah, just a typo.
All right. Anything else anybody found? No? All right. All in favor of approving the amended motion, the motion of the amended minutes?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, that was unanimous. All right, thank you. There are no continued public hearings in number 5. Now it's number 6A. We're having a public hearing on 46 Sandy Lane, application Z-24-37. And as part of that, I shall read this. All right, this is a regular meeting of the Brookfield Zoning Commission. At this point in our agenda, we have scheduled a public hearing concerning the application of Mario Almeida for SA Homes LLC, 46 North Lake Shore Drive, Brookfield, Connecticut, application Z-24-37 for special permit design review application for a commercial parking lot and outdoor equipment storage. First, I'll have the members introduce themselves, starting from my left.
Gwen Arnett, regular member.
Anthony Papucci, Vice Chairman.
Kurt Timmerman, Chairman.
Sean Turner, Secretary.
Matt Grimes, member.
Greg Petroscioni, alternate.
Okay, thank you. We will open this public hearing by calling upon the Vice Chair to read the legal notice.
This notice is dated June 12th, 2024. Brookfield Zoning Commission will hold public hearing at Town Hall, 100 Pocono Road, room 113 at 7 p.m. on July 11th, 2024 for the application by 46 Sandy Lane, application Z-2437, Mario Almeida for SA Homes LLC, 46 North Lakeshore Drive, Brookfield. Special permit design review application for a commercial parking lot and outdoor equipment storage. At this hearing, interested persons may may appear and be heard, and written communications can be received. Files are available for inspection at Town Hall. Kurt Timmerman, Chairman.
All right, thank you.
Did you say room 113?
133, and I think I did say 133, sorry.
Where's that?
Okay, this,
Storage closet.
that's right. This application was formally received by the commission on June 27th, 2024. The public hearing is only one aspect of the approval process and is for the purposes of accepting factual information and data bearing on this application and to allow expression of opinion by interested parties. Subsequent to this hearing, the commission has 65 days in which to render a decision on this proposal. Final decision may be in the form of approved as submitted, approved as stipulations, or denied. After reading into the record the correspondence received by the commission relative to this application, we will ask the applicant to present the application in detail. The presentation will be limited to 45 minutes. The chair will then entertain questions of clarification concerning the applicant's presentation. We will then hear from those who wish to speak in favor of the application, followed by those who are opposed. Comments must be limited to 5 minutes. Members of the public will have one opportunity to speak during this segment of the hearing and may also submit their concerns in writing during the public hearing. During this segment, the commissioners may ask additional questions. The bylaws of the commission allow for only the presentation of similar positions in succession and preclude the intermixture of comments pro or con. All questions and comments must be directed through the chair. As you are recognized, please state your name and address so that your comments may be legally recorded. Please be assured that everyone will be given the opportunity to speak. However, the commission is most interested in hearing factual information relative to the application, and in view of the time constraints placed upon us, we ask your indulgence in not reiterating comments previously presented. After the public comments are received, the applicant will have the opportunity to comment, and the time will be limited to 10 minutes. Are there any questions? Let's see, is there any correspondence? I don't think so. All right.
I didn't see any.
So the chair is now prepared to hear the applicant's presentation.
Kurt, one question for you, do.
Oh, sure.
The drawing that we were given said preliminary, that has not been updated, has it, since that time?
Well, we'll ask
Okay.
the applicant. So please state your name and address for the record.
Yeah, Mario Almeida, 64 North Lake Shore, Brookfield, Connecticut.
Yep.
Yeah, this is just a preliminary. The survey's been done, and I spoke with Mr. Rowley. He said just do some drawings there for proposal, right, for the parking space. I have more drawings if you guys all have. I don't know if you all have it.
That would be good, because I don't think we have those new drawings, right?
Are they new, I don't think they're new drawings, are they?
I don't know if
Well, I know the only drawing I have is the,
there's the same. Same
oh,
one I have.
oh, I thought that one had.
Yeah.
I was just asking if it was updated because this said preliminary.
Oh.
Yeah, it says preliminary on it. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I did, and pretty much is like I'm applying for a special permit for commercial parking, commercial storage for equipment. I don't know.
Okay, I saw that there was a demolition.
Yeah,
that
well,
you
I'm
wanted to
working on
demolish,
it.
The masonry building in the front,
Yeah, it's gonna be the demo. Yeah,
but the frame dwelling will stay?
the frame well.
The
The
building
house.
behind it, the house.
Yes, that's gonna stay. Yeah.
It doesn't show anywhere here about, well, I guess it does. Those are the parking spaces I see?
Yes, that's the little squares there. Yeah, that's the proposal.
And so that's parking spaces for your equipment?
No, no, I'm gonna rent it.
Oh, for
Yeah.
equipment?
Yeah, commercial equipment. Yeah, as the zoning.
Are you a new owner?
I'm sorry.
Are you a new owner?
Yeah, I just purchased this past. How long, my love? December.
This,
Yeah.
the December? Because the for sale sign was on for a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah. We just recently
You
purchased.
just purchased.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm work with the lorry with the building permit to take that building down,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna leave the slab, the ones at the bottom,
Okay,
and then pretty much that's what it is.
all right,
And do a nice cleanup and do a commercial storage.
yep. Do you have plans for, well, for example, just to the east and north is Sandy Lane Village. So that's it's a residential use in an industrial or commercial zone there.
Mhm.
And so in deference to them, are you going to put up some screening? So
Yeah, definitely I'm gonna protect and I wanna make sure nobody sees nothing and no, you know.
Yeah.
Put the wire mesh fence with the black,
The
yeah,
interweaves?
yeah, that one goes between and that's black, I think, or
And
green.
how tall were you thinking? I mean, you can go up to 8 feet without getting,
Yeah, I'm gonna probably ask what is recommended, 6 or 8, you know, the best to not bother the condominium at the bottom.
and you have, because we would, if the commission fell, we could have stipulations, because we're trying to protect,
Yes, yeah, I see that, yeah, I don't wanna make disturb, I don't wanna start getting problems at the bottom, you know?
Yeah.
If he wants to make an 8-foot fence, should he initial that on the?
Well,
Yeah.
we can put stipulations.
I know that, but yeah, he just said he already has plans to do that, that's why.
Yeah.
I don't see them on here, that's why.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
we'll make them stipulations if we want to wear along this sidelines. And how about towards the property just to the left, to the west? That's the right.
Yeah, to the condominiums, right? To the bottom side.
Well, the bottom is, but to the left as you're facing it, I believe it's.
Rite Aid.
Rite Aid.
Yeah, over there I'm not doing nothing right now, yeah. I'm planning 5 years, I'm gonna apply for, try to develop something there, like a little plaza, whatever, you know?
Oh, as
Yeah,
opposed to
yeah.
to replace this.
Yeah, because right now I want to take advantage of the land to pay the mortgage and things, you know, so get income.
Yeah.
But later, that's why I'm just doing the commercial space. Later, I'm gonna try to. This is future plan, 5 years if everything works out.
Yeah.
May I? Mr. Chairman,
Sure.
how large is your parking lot?
The bottom one that proposed, the ones proposed or
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. As I rent, I see what size they need. You know what I mean?
Are you
And
planning
then
on taking the entire property?
no, just the bottom part. You can see
The
this.
bottom part?
You mean, if you.
Just over here, these little square things.
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
notice that
Yeah.
at first, that
Yeah.
those were parking spaces denoted on here.
That's the only part I'm gonna do commercial storage. The other side, I'm not gonna do anything right now.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
8,
6, 7, yeah.
Yeah, like if I got a big company, they want all the back, then I only rent for one company, you know?
Mhm.
Is it reflected on here how much space there is between parking spaces, or there's not really?
Oh, I didn't put any
It's 50
specific.
by 22, each space, written on here.
Okay.
It's
No,
not,
I
it's
know.
not a retail use.
I know,
or-
yeah, but
And these are for equipment.
Equipment is nothing for cars or anything
Oh,
else.
Are you
what
gonna
kind,
line
what
it?
kind of equipment?
Commercial equipment.
So.
Commercial.
like, chippers.
Excavators, chippers,
Oh.
backhoes.
Backhoes,
So,
trailers.
so in this C1 zone, commercial, contractors' yards are allowed, but under special permit, which is why he's here in front of us tonight. So we have to look at it, and see.
It's awfully close to this Sandy Lane Village.
Oh, exactly. So that's why I want
That's
to
the
have some,
problem.
well, you have to understand, Sandy Lane Village is in, well, I don't know if they're industrial or commercial, but they're not in the residential zone.
Oh, they aren't?
No, it's a residential use, but for example.
It's commercial, I believe.
Yeah, it's right on the edge of, yeah, so it's right on,
Because it abuts up against the old Fox Hill property too.
yeah, and Rapid Power is in the industrial zone.
Well, Rapid Power is pre-existing non-conforming.
But they're in industrial zone. Yeah. Which is 58 Old Grays Bridge Road, same one. So, but to your point, yes, we want to protect, we have to figure out, a fence, some
Yes.
sort of screening, so
Yes.
they don't have to see the equipment.
That's fairly nice.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hopeful it's not, I know the parking storage area, but hopefully it won't be a lot of loud noise.
Well, that's gonna be my second question. That was gonna be my question. Is there gonna be hour of activity, or is it 24/7? The contractors, the spaces that you rent out, can they
Pretty-
come and go whenever they please?
That's pretty much. I'm gonna ask you guys because if you guys say okay, it's just to, they're probably gonna pick up in the morning, right? The equipment.
Right.
Get out, go to work, and come back like 4 or 5 o'clock and park and go. So I can pretty much whatever who is gonna rent it, I can make them sign anything that cannot be like barbecue or party after hours, you know.
Right, yeah, no, I was thinking more, again, if you've got a backhoe or a trailer, something large equipment, if they come pick it up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no, I
that
can
could
put,
be a
I
problem
can
for the
put
residents.
restrictions on it, yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys allow, ask
They're
me
gonna
to.
beep, you know.
Right,
every
well,
time
that's
they
what I'm saying.
back up.
Yeah, those beeps sound like beep, beep,
Right.
backing up or whatever, yeah.
And the other thing too is like if one breaks down in its parking space and can't start, I don't think they should be conducting repairs on the premises either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want repairs, any kind of repairs on there, because I don't want any kind of contamination, you know?
Right.
Because I have a future
No,
plans
but
on
I
the
mean, like,
property.
if somebody goes to start their backhoe and
Yeah.
it won't start and everything, are they gonna take it away or are they gonna come fix it there?
Right, I don't think it's a good idea to have repairs done on site.
Absolutely.
No,
Right.
no, yeah, absolutely
Because
not,
then
yeah.
you have to worry about
Yeah.
oils and.
Right.
I'm not planning to rent for a big company, big excavators, those things, because then it's a lot of work to getting it out. More is like a landscape company or small companies.
Big or small, I think what Kurt's getting at is we don't want any repairs done really
Yeah.
on that
Right.
property.
I'm sorry again?
We don't want any repairs done of it.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, that definitely I'm not gonna allow. Yeah, definitely no.
Now, I'm sorry, I may have missed what's happening to the building in the front.
I'm finishing up the permit to demo. I'm gonna just demo.
Just-
Yeah, take it
And
off.
then what will be there?
There's a lab on the floor. I asked Mr. Raleigh also. I'm thinking to use as a parking too, because since there's a big slab there, you know, I can take advantage there and charge a little more for one company be there, you know, because it's very. I'm just gonna the way I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knock the top part of the building. The wall is gonna stay. I'm gonna fence it up to be safe, and on the bottom side they're gonna park right there. They're gonna get in park there. Yeah, that's the plan.
So it'll be like an open, it'll be like.
It's gonna be all open, just a slab, because the building has a slab on the bottom
Oh, yeah,
part.
you can drive under.
Yes, you can drive, yeah, it's
Oh.
big, it's like a foundation slab, big slab, yeah. Yeah,
Drive
so, I'm
under.
gonna Take
It's
it
like
off,
a one under garage, you know. like-
Oh,
yeah.
And a slab on the top,
Top.
so you can park underneath or on
No, not that way, no, it's a big building.
the, yeah.
Looking at from Costco, looks small, but when you go on the back, it's all the way down, because the property has like a level,
Oh.
up and down, where if you get in on the bottom side part, entrance, then you go down a little bit, then there's the slab, it's open, it's pretty much open space and building.
You're talking parking on the slab.
On the slab, yes.
But not it's not demoed yet, right?
I'm sorry? No, not demo, yeah, I'm, next 2 weeks, Laura's gonna issue the permits, I'm just getting, finish up with the couple pieces of paperwork she still needed.
Yeah, once you get I think once you get a permit, you have to wait 30 days.
For August 1st is the deadline for the 30 days, yeah. That when I can start, yeah.
For the pathway, are you just putting fill rock, or are you gonna
We,
pave this?
we're gonna need a few on the back, but it's gonna be kind of process thing. I'm gonna make nice, so,
But it's not gonna be poured concrete or?
no,
anything?
nothing, no.
Okay.
Because I don't know what I'm gonna do in the future, so I
No,
know,
no, that-
yeah,
that's why I was
just,
asking, and that's
yeah.
also the reason why, again, going into the repairs and stuff.
yeah.
would you consider, included with your barrier wall, would you consider trees or bushes as a barrier?
There's a lot of trees right now. I'm gonna do a nice cleanup. I'm gonna look where the survey line is been done already. So whatever trees I can leave, you know, I'm gonna leave. But I'm not planning to plant anything. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
I'm not planning to plant anything right now. The ones is there is allowed already.
I'm just thinking about the back.
Uh-huh.
And
Well,
the side.
I can suggest like a high fence, you know, like 8 feet. You say 6 to 8, right?
Eight, yeah.
Is the max, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can put a high fence to make better if you guys want to, but that's,
Because you're gonna have big equipment.
I don't know what I'm gonna be rent, yeah, but it's allowed for a big equipment, yeah, in case, let's say I don't rent for 3 months and then someone say I have a big machine, then, you know, probably gonna rent, but then, like I say, I can put a 8 feet, fence, you know. If, like, let's say, on the back is a big equipment, I can do 8 feet over there. If I rent on the other side is small equipment, I need the 8 feet, I may not, you know, just to cover the equipment the most that I can.
Greg, you had a question?
Yeah, so your plans, according to your site plan right now, are to basically clear cut the entire lot,
Yeah, I'm gonna clean everything, go,
which is fairly heavily wooded toward that back corner.
Yeah.
Just so that the board is aware of that back corner of the building, I guess the northeast
Yes.
corner is heavily wooded right now between, as good buffer between that and the village there.
Yep.
And so, and you don't have like a topographical map to see how much you're gonna need, how much process you're gonna have to bring in to be able to drive down to that lower section.
my contractor say it's gonna be about, I'll say, he say about 10 trucks of fill, maybe less, that's, yeah.
You need to raise this up.
No raise, on the back is very slopey.
Yeah.
The property line is very slopey, so we gotta, just the back we have to do that, the rest is fine.
So the back,
Yeah, we have to raise
that's
it.
where you have your parking spots.
Yes,
on
yeah,
there.
I'm gonna, I can
You're
show
gonna
you,
have to bring that up to
yes,
a level elevation.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be adding a lot of material in
Yes.
there
Mhm.
to do that.
You can't add more than 100 cubic yards without getting a fill excavation permit either.
Okay,
So you have to be mindful of that.
okay.
But, so-
Let me take, okay, you say permit excavation, you say?
Excavation / fill permit.
Fill
So if you
permit.
move or deposit or remove up to.
More than
more
100
than
yards?
100 cubic yards.
Yeah.
So you say 10 truckloads, I'm not quite sure how much that would be.
What is that?
So that's
Yeah.
200.
Yeah, there's 200, yeah. So let me, the permit,
I think it would be, we would like to get some more information about that, so.
about the fuel, right?
How much fill,
Yeah, okay.
and if necessary, to move, say, for example, to move these parking spots so we could preserve some of those trees back there, for that buffer that already exists, so we can,
On the back, I look a lot on the back. There's a lot of trees, like, it's not like, I know we're talking about like trees with a lot of leaves that buffer off. There's a big trees that is make sense, you know, but there's the small ones that is no leaves, just, what do you call it? Yeah, there's sticks towards. I don't know if someone in the city can go there, then we look at and talk about or inspect or something that we can see, then, you know, make as you guys wish. Or,
yeah, I think
Something.
it's
Is
probably more to look.
May I ask what you are doing with the house?
with the house right now is rented,
I see.
yeah,
As a
And-
residence,
a residential.
is it currently rented?
Yes.
Yes, currently rented. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I don't want to touch on the top, you know, because
So
I
the
have.
renters know that they're gonna be surrounded by
Yeah,
equipment?
yeah. I'm gonna do a fence. I already spoke with them. They good with that.
I see.
Any more questions from the commission?
The driveway coming in on the side of Rite Aid, will that stay there?
Yeah, little driveway is for the house, and the bottom one is for the parking space.
Equipment.
Yeah.
All right, is there any questions or clarification from the audience? Would anybody like to speak in favor of this application? Anybody like to speak in opposition? So I would like to,
Do we want to continue this?
yeah, I'd like to get from you a more accurate idea of the fill that you're gonna.
Yeah, probably the best thing is tomorrow it's closed, right? Monday you should apply for the excavation. It's a hard thing to do the excavation permit thing.
Well, that's not so much question to that. I think what Kurt's asking for is some more specifics.
Yeah, I'd like to know, well, just how much fill.
How much fuel? I'm pretty sure.
So
Well,
why don't you work on that?
yeah.
I think, we'll get a better understanding of where some of these trees are that we might want to preserve. Because we're interested in that screening.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
yeah.
move that we continue the public hearing for 46 Sandy Lane, that's Z-24-37 to the next regular meeting on August 8th, 2024.
All right?
Second.
I'll
Second.
Sorry.
Gwen? won?
Doesn't matter. Give you a break there,
Any more
Tony.
discussion on the, no?
No, yes.
Yes.
I would also like him to consider a verdure buffer.
Well, I think we're gonna get specific about that
I
next
understand,
time.
but
Maybe,
In the
maybe if
meantime.
I need to get some certain trees, then I make him put those big pines, like a green fence, right?
a green
A
fence.
green fence.
And a few more specifics, kind of, as you spoke about at the beginning, as to the ramifications of the renters as to when they can and come and go, because as Tony said, we don't want somebody there at 5 o'clock in the morning
Right,
running construction
right.
equipment.
Pretty much, if you guys tell me, okay, we can allow, from this time, I don't know, what's the regular, 8 o'clock?
8 in the morning till 5 in the.
Yeah, exactly. I can, if you guys put a restriction, I can do that, no problem. You know, I just tell them, you know.
So the motion to continue is on the table.
Yeah.
I thought we seconded it.
We didn't vote
Yeah, we
yet.
did.
We're doing
We
final
didn't vote.
discussion.
Okay, final
So
discussion.
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that is unanimous. Thank you. We'll continue to our next meeting, August 8th, is that what it is?
August 8th.
And in the meantime, please get information and send it to the land use office on a more accurate number on the fill. And I would encourage the commission members to go back and look.
Yeah.
Is there any problem with any of the commission members going into your property?
No,
Seeing
yeah,
back
I
there?
was gonna ask is, I'm not gonna be here, on August 8th, you say?
August 8th.
Yeah, probably I can stay here. The contractor, he's planning to start in August. So until the permit to be issued, I cannot do anything, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, so we have to go there with
Back
some,
here, you gotta come back.
yeah, I gotta come back and do, okay. So then we gotta make a meeting for expect to go there and talk about the trees, right?
Yeah. Well, if we do that, then we have to have a special meeting but if we go by ourselves without talking to
You
each
want it
other,
one at a time.
one at a time for commission
Yeah,
members.
without
to go.
deliberating.
So I'm just asking for.
You guys
permission
want my
to go.
presence there?
And it's not necessary, no.
But we don't know the,
Yeah, it's okay if you need it, I would like to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We
maybe you
make
can
it-
share your number with the land use office and they can tell us, so it's not given out in a
Okay.
public meeting.
Yeah, okay.
And then we'll each arrange ourselves to go and look at the property, because we'd like to
Yeah.
understand more fully the back.
Yeah, no, I understand, yeah, no problem. So who's the, zone, him or Lolly?
Yeah.
Lolly, give him the number, yeah, okay. That's it?
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you, all right.
thank you.
No problem.
Motion to set a public hearing for August 8th, 2024 on 202 Candlewood Lake Road. That's application Z-24-38.
All right, do I have a second for that?
Second.
All right, Tony won this time. Any discussion on that motion? Okay, all in favor of setting that public hearing for August 8th, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, it's unanimous. Want to make a motion for the next one, Matt?
That's,
Oh, I'm
that's-
sorry,
that's
that's
not-
not a mess, that says we have to do that.
What I wanted to make a motion though, is somebody's here for 8C, we should probably move that up to after, to make it 7C after, if somebody's here.
Or do we have, are they here?
Murphy's Lane?
14
Yeah.
Murphy's?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, good, all right. Was that already a no, that's not a public hearing, that's a natural.
No.
Okay. All right,
Who's here from
so
14
we're gonna
Murphy's?
do,
Who's here from?
oh, right
Oh.
here. 7B, 14 Murphy's Lane, application Z-24-39. If you state your name and your address for the record, please.
Okay, yeah, my name is Alessandro dos Santos. My address is 1 Buckskin Heights, Denver, Connecticut.
And why don't you tell us what you're doing and how much dirt you're putting around and where it's going in this application?
Yes, the plans are more for 100 yard. Just that's happening there. The retaining wall existent there. Some boulders falling down. For this moment, the one of the house he bother about the danger because the retaining wall is too close the foundation house.
Right.
For temporary now, he want to put just soil or fill just around the boulders, just for temporary holding for because he has planned for do one, no another retaining wall. He contract an engineer for do. For this moment, that's the plan. Just for put some fill for holding and put grass or pack sander because the pack sander is holding and help too. for,
So that just happens, is very steep, I see right here on this topographic map. You show in the yellow, that's where you want to
Yeah,
deposit the
that's
dirt,
this
right
one,
next to
yes.
the retaining wall?
yes. Because the one good thing, because the land, there's a lot of boulders, there's many rocks there. This helped too, because we find when I start walking there, we can see a lot of boulders, and that's holding, helping too. But the problem is, I think there's a wall, this existence for a long time. Some big boulders falling down.
Is it a
I
problem
put-
when there's heavy rains?
No, that's I think I don't know, I don't have idea, but this happened for I think 6 boulders falling down and put back put back because this I think is older there. But for this moment, I think for the field, because the I think the many years the field is gone because the pitch is too expensive, too higher. Yeah, this moment the owner he want to push back some soil, put around the retaining wall, and cover more field and compact, and put back sand or maybe grass seed for this moment.
This, all right. And so it just happens to be, you calculated, it's just a little bit more than 100 cubic yards.
Yeah, yes, the problem is, that's, I did one calculated for more, 100 for just for holding there, but we can use the same soil there too because it's, the rain wash a lot of soil for that. I can use the excavator for pull back
Yeah.
and use the some maybe 30 yards, I think so.
Well, it's in addition to putting it, it's also moving, moving 100 cubic yards. So it's both moving it and filling or taking.
Moving it and
So
pull,
it's
yeah,
just-
it complete over.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's gonna correct the problem. is what it
Yeah.
sounds like.
Yeah.
Is there any aquifer there? Any problem with
I don't know
water?
if no, they're not an aquifer, but the one thing we're concerned about, any fill you bring in, we want to make it sure it's certified clean fill.
Yes.
Yeah, this place, that one guy, this good field there, we checked there. This I think so. Each mover, that's a good one. That's
Earth
Each
movers?
mover, yes, each
All
mover,
right,
yes. yeah.
so if they could provide a statement
Mhm.
that says this is clean fill that we're
Mhm.
putting at your site there,
Mhm.
then, and then, give it to the land use office,
Mhm.
then that's what we require,
Okay.
all right?
So I guess we make the approval contingent upon them providing certification that the fill is clean?
Yeah, or it's gotta be provided when he drops the fill off, here's
Statement.
here's the certification that what we're about to drop off is clean. Because it's hard to know that beforehand until you bring it.
So I'll move we approve 14 Murphy's Lane, that's Z-24-39.
I got a question.
Contingent upon the certification that the fill is clean fill.
Yeah,
I've got one question before we do that.
all right.
With the retaining wall being the way it is, and you said the retaining wall's been there for a long time.
Yeah, I think this a long time. I don't have idea, but I think this happened because the house looks like new, but I don't know exactly.
That's fine. My concern with the retaining wall is if there's any sort of degradation to it, when we put the fill up, are we
Well,
potentially?
you say this is just temporary until they put the.
Yeah, because
proper-
the engineer, he start yesterday is the permit for the new retaining wall.
Okay,
This
that-
is just for
Yeah,
temporary.
it's
I'm
just
good.
temporary.
That's fine.
Yes.
That was the one piece that I wasn't sure about.
You started building a new retaining wall yesterday? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
No. The engineer,
Okay.
he's started working
Engineering
for do in the future for new retaining wall.
Well, I saw a piece
Yes.
of equipment there. Looked like an excavator or something.
Yeah, my job for this moment just for do temporary. My excavator is there, but don't work there. But
Wait for us.
Wait for you. Just supposed to get the permit 1
So
week.
you have to
work.
get a permit for the retaining wall, just the engineer.
Engineer, yeah, because I think it's more tall for 3 feet. You need the engineer. Yes.
But you have to get a,
David Cruz.
you need a building permit.
Yeah. The owner, not me. The owner contractor engineer and geological. He stopped by there for check the soil and the property. Yeah. They did,
That
they did,
permit's
yes.
independent of us, though.
Yes, that permit's independent of us, but it just brings up
Yeah,
the
just
point
because he
that,
gets what he-
make sure you get a permit for that one.
Right.
So we have a motion on the floor.
Contingent upon,
I second.
Okay, Tony, thank you. Any more discussion on the motion? All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that was unanimous, thank you. So you have the approval to do this earth movement.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
then I'll make a motion that we move item 8C up to now on the agenda. Somebody's here waiting for that one. That's 13 Granite Drive.
Do I have a second on that?
Second.
All right, any discussion on that, moving HC up to now? No, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. So now we'll hear HC 13 Granite Drive, Z-24-41. Someone's here.
Someone here?
Well, maybe we'll table that and
Just trying to,
Okay.
by the way, I drove up there today and it would be good to go up there. But if you're afraid of heights, watch out.
Really?
It's steep. All right. Better give this back. Let me do a little.
did they know they had to come tonight?
They should. They got copies of the agenda sent to me, so.
Just putting back my files.
They didn't start doing anything yet up there, did they?
No, no. No, it's empty. All right, so we'll move.
Sorry.
No problem. Where are we? Draft fee schedule. 7C, did you have anything we wanted to do today for the draft fee schedule?
Are we gonna set the public hearings for the,
We set it for well, this is just next in the,
cause aren't we keeping that separate? I just wanted to make sure all the regulation changes go through before we
Okay.
finalize the fee schedule.
so we'll,
So it matches?
we'll jump to 8A. Do I have a motion to jump to 8A now,
Well,
followed by 8B?
well, what about D? What about 7D?
We'll jump back to that after we do these two motions, just to get those set.
So a motion to set a public hearing for August 8th, 2024, application Z-2442. That's, we're the applicants, I believe, 100 Pocono Road, and that is the application for reg change and text amendments regarding PA 23-142.
All right, do I have a second?
Second.
All right, thank you, Sean. Just wow. Next one.
I was being quiet.
All right, any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay,
I'm gonna let Tony move to set the next
Unanimous?
one.
all right, Tony.
I'm out. I make a motion to move or set a public hearing for the response to the planning commission
No,
for
no,
the.
no, this is, we're on 8B now,
Oh,
this one
oh,
right here.
sorry.
I think we wanna read the agenda.
I know, we went.
I was gonna say, I'm
We're
following
jump-
the agenda, I'm sorry.
I know.
I make a, make a motion to set a public hearing for 100 Pocono Row, Z-2443, Town of Brookfield application for reg changes and text amendments regarding the moratorium on the multifamily applications. We are setting the public hearing for August 8th, 2024.
All right,
Second.
thank you, Matt. And any discussion?
No, just to comment on this and the previous one, I do think that we need to go kind of similar to what we did on the other application, really go out of our way to get public input on this, because people, it was been a topic of discussion. It was covered extensively in the News Times
Yeah.
on the
8B.
redevelopment of the town center
Yep.
district. And the first selectman had made the comment that the moratorium is one of the options that we have as a zoning commission
Yep.
to do that. So I really would like to hear from the public on this.
No, yeah,
And it's, I think some of the discussion that we would hear on this is germane to the POCD as well.
Mhm.
So, really, whatever we could do, I mean, our land use staff did a great job telling people we wanted public input on the
yeah, they
cannabis
can put it on the
application.
webpage.
On the webpage,
Yep.
send out a press release,
Yeah,
let them know that we're having this. We only have one regular meeting in July, but I want to hear from the
Oh,
public
and then
on
the
this.
spotlight on August 1st.
Yes, absolutely. Press release and everything, and because the News Times had it up like the next day
Yeah.
after you sent it in, so. And the patch and everything, so,
So the
really,
mo-
really, we want to hear from you. I mean,
Alright.
when you ask, how do these things happen, how do these things, well, without, this is your chance to
Yeah.
weigh in. Sorry.
No problem. The motion and the second are on the floor. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you. Unanimous. So now, with 8C tabled, we'll now go back to 7C.
7C or 7D?
C, we wanted to see what, if Laura wanted to talk about her fee schedule.
Laura does not necessarily want to talk about a fee schedule. Everyone has the draft. I don't know if everyone's gotten an opportunity to go over it, and what my changes that I'm suggesting are, the numbers are suggested numbers. They are taken as an averages from alternate towns they are not set in stone. I am absolutely welcome to any kind of feedback on them.
And I presume that they run along the
Yes.
trends of the different municipalities that are of similar nature to us, so.
So, but they, of course, are subject to any change in modification as the commission is
All right.
appropriate.
Just for everybody's edification, the changes in the public hearing for 8A, which is zoning reg changes, various changes, include removing appendix 3, which is this fee schedule, so it's decoupled from our zoning regs, and we don't have to have a reg change every time we change the fee schedule. So that makes it easier
Well, we
to
do have to,
change-
we do have to have a vote every time we change the fees, though.
Oh, no, that's fine, but it's not onerous
It
like
doesn't
a
have
public.
to be a regulation change and go through the
Kind
same
of puts it
public
in its own
hearing.
area.
Yeah, and it makes it easier, because we have to be more responsive to, changes in cost and everything else, and the budget. So, you can see how long it takes to go through public hearings when we have to send it out to the WestCog for their input, which we got, by the way, on these. And also we have to send it to the planning commission, and that's a month of waiting till it comes back, so,
Land use fees,
tick-tock.
land use fees in general are not the profit-turning centers.
No,
that,
at least they can defray some of the
some other,
costs. All right, so why don't we move on to, so everybody look at them, mark up what you want, we'll discuss it and maybe, vote on it next time for the fee schedule.
Yeah, one of the things that would help me is if you could email the commission or just, about the different municipalities you looked at and everything, the comparison, yeah, that'd be really helpful, so.
We usually have something already done up, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'd be great,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's interesting, the different ways different towns do their fee schedules, It's hard to do apples to apples. All you can do is to take a particular type of application, see what's it gonna cost in this town, our town, the other town, and see how they
And
compare.
anytime you do it, it's also a snapshot in time, meaning, because there are times, as you know, when development slows down.
Yeah.
And applications slow down, or
Yeah.
when they speed up, so.
Yep.
But I'm curious to see the comparison, how we measure up against those.
Yeah, okay. 7D, response to planning. I don't know if you all had a chance to look at what I had written up before and make some notes or anything, but let me just pass these out. This is just what the letter would look like. Back to Courtney Knapp, this is of course a draft. And so this is what I proposed, plus putting on the bottom of it, of course, what we decide on the language to go back. So it's basically, to the same format that Ms. Knapp wrote to us as the zoning commission. So this is kind of boilerplate on the top, and just saying, we're gonna use this table below and paraphrase, questions you had, and here our answers are on the right.
I did feel one of the things we needed to say in this letter, though, too, because we've talked about it a few times, POC is gonna be an ongoing discussion.
Yeah.
We need to have a sit-down ourselves with the planning commission in not too many months about the subject, so that there's dialogue, because we're gonna become one commission within about a year and a half.
Yeah.
And I think I would like to see that be part of this letter, is that, invite them to a special meeting, or invite just to sit down a workshop. We're not voting
Yeah,
on
or schedule
anything,
a
but to have a
joint meeting.
discussion, we
All
just
right.
need, for FOI compliance, we need to post it, we're gonna do that.
If I could make one suggestion on that.
Sure.
We are waiting to
Okay.
I would suggest that we need to be finalized with the consultants before the joint sit down.
Sure, sure. I mean, we could put that in the letter, just say once.
It's like in
once
an
the- Once the
appropriate
consult,
time.
once the consultant selected, have a mutually convenient,
And I know they do intend to, they mentioned the planning commission themselves, that they'd like to sit down with the zoning commission, so. it's
so would
both
we.
ways.
So would we.
All right.
We don't bite.
Are they, what, did you say that they're at the decision point, trying to decide, or?
So
They just got the RFPs
They
back.
just got, today, I believe, was the closing date for the RFPs.
Oh, all right.
So they'll be reviewed, and then there's a committee to pick the consultant.
You know how many
so,
came in, or?
I do, I don't think that were.
Okay.
Okay, more than one, I hope. All right. And then how about the body of, the table I had before? There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. Some had only one question, and some had 6 questions.
I think what you came up with is good, but I just emphasize that it's an ongoing discussion. I mean, this may change by the time we get.
Oh, no, yeah, this is just, I want to do what
Starting
she asked for.
point, yeah.
Here's our response.
No, I thought it was fine.
Okay.
I agree.
All right. So I will write up the letter with the heading here with that addition, you know.
Yep.
Once a consultant has been selected, I suggest we have a joint meeting so we can continue this process of helping update the POCD.
Terrific.
All right.
Thanks, Kurt.
Pardon me, just quick on there, is that a typo on that, between that first and second, TDC and TCD? Those first 2 lines?
Yes, that is a typo. It should be TCD. So
TCD twice.
Yeah. I'll go back through those and remove all my typos.
Too many acronyms.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It used to
trying
be
catch up
called
to
the
those.
VBD, the Village Business District.
Oh, is that where that?
Okay, so why don't we have a
So-
motion?
I just saw that.
Another town didn't have the B in theirs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good.
No.
So why don't we take a motion so I can send the response back to the planning commission?
I'll make a motion to authorize the chairman to send a response on behalf of the commission to the planning commission based on discussion of the draft with the additions.
All right, thank you, Matt. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, thank you, Sean. Any more discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you. Unanimous.
And I guess, do we need to make a motion to continue 8C because they're not here?
Yes.
Motion to continue item 8C, that's 13 Granite Drive, app Z-2441 to August 8th.
All right, do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Tony. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that's unanimous. All right. We'll go to no tabled items, because we just untabled it and continued it. 10 commissioner comments and formal discussion. First, I'd like to welcome Greg to the commission.
Yay.
Congratulations on your appointment.
Thank you very
And
much.
thank you for getting sworn in a timely manner.
Only I showed up on time though.
That's all right.
Sorry about that.
No problem. Any other questions, or does anybody wants to talk about?
I just think that I'll just reiterate what we've been saying previously. This POCD time happens once every 10 years, and I think really, they're gonna go out of their way, so it seems, to get some input, and it's always a moving target, but really, this is your chance to participate.
Yeah. And I would recommend reading the minutes of the planning commission, because I noticed that they were working, and I think they finished the survey questions. They're gonna put it out to,
The survey should be out, it should be posted on the website shortly if it isn't already. There was a little bit of a hiccup with the QR code, but it should be all sorted. I'm also trying to post it around town, so stay
Okay.
tuned. And I can actually email the link to all of the commission.
okay, yeah,
Please,
that would be
yeah.
good. Yeah.
So,
No, thanks.
Whatever we can do as a commission to help that process, I wanna do. So.
All right. Anything else?
But I just have to say, I read everything and I made all these notes about the,
Oh, well, I can take more notes on
but
that.
I can't find them,
Oh,
because I haven't been here for a while. And I have so many notes for so many different
you got a public hearing- you
organizations
got
that I
public
can't
hearing
find them.
coming
I'll just keep looking.
All right.
Well,
Well, you know
I feel
what?
your pain.
You got 4 weeks, you got 4 weeks.
As Matt said, this is a response to the planning commission you're talking about?
Yes,
So this is just a starting point for them, and we will be conferring with them. So find those, and those will be talking points when we actually sit together with the planning commission, so that, we can go through this process.
Bring your homework next time.
Yeah,
if I can find
Find
it.
it.
your dog ate it,
Dog,
right?
yeah. Said dog
A
ate it.
cat,
The elephant, the elephant ate it.
Yeah, the elephant, the dancing one.
naughty.
All right, anything else?
Sean, you do it this time.
You really want me to say
Yes,
something
right.
tonight? I make a motion, we adjourn.
Okay.
Second.
Gwen wins that one. All in favor?
Aye.
All right.